Damn it, come on.
It's hard to be living. You gotta play the cards you were given. You think it's simple, but it goddamn isn't. It's tougher now than breaking out of Shawshank prison. And as you hit in your prime, people say you've been committing a crime, but I won't quit till I'm home. I'll chip the limestone a bit at a time. Wait! I'm a pale-ass pale, middle-class straight white male. I won't have an alibi the day I fail, cause if I ever went to jail, mom would pay my bail. And a heartbeat. Mom and dad had given me a lot more than a pat on the back, and I gotta thank her for loving me from the moment I was trapped in a Volvo car seat. When I needed a pep talk, I could've remembered a wreck shop, writer's block, staring at my laptop desktop, or sleeping in my rental in a turnpike rest stop. Shit in storage, living from a suitcase, thinking this is how a silver spoon tastes. Cause you can make a dream possible, but it'll never be easy no matter what you chase. If you wanna poke fun, then do so. I'll do it for you, it's no crime. I'm like if the dude from Juno grew a Jufro and like to rhyme. So tell me that I'm not a rapper. Tell Rudolph he can't pull sleighs. Tell Pluto it's not a planet and it'll probably keep spinning in the same old way. On and on, every day, right around the sun, wanna feel the rays. You do it cause you love it like nothing else in the universe, and fuck it, it's embedded in your DNA.
Seriously loud. Boom, boom, boom.
I got a year's supply of capsules. I got a bottle full of friends. They're always right around to come show me the town. Delivered through a filtered lens. My doctor says I'm being reckless. That quitting's risky for my health, and I'll fuck up my life real bad. But if I had to choose, I know I'd rather lose my life than have to lose myself. Chemical angel, comfort I crave. Comfort I crave. Comfort I crave. Don't come around no more, I'm already safe. Already saved. Already saved. I'd like us to spend some alone time. Just you and me. But if I slide into a zone, down in the down, down in the down, down in the down in the down in the down in the down, don't take it personal, please don't. You gotta understand my brain has got a mind of its own. I don't know if I'm close to drowning, deeper than anybody in the planet has ever been under the sea, or if I'm finally free. Gotta get up and fly, get up so high, I'ma get up higher than a speed of bullet up in the sky. I touch my artery and watch my fingertips pop up and down like buoys at sea. Chemical angel, comfort I crave. Comfort I crave. Comfort I crave. Don't come around no more, I'm already saved. Already saved. Already saved.
Watsky.
You will if you didn't feel it before. Ever since I was a kid, never really been bored, swinging from building to building with my umbilical cord. But they don't know what I really endured. They say Godzilla been summoned, but we're not running until the hunt is coming, we killing this horde. Spilling my innards, I fell on my sword, and now my blood is filling up from the ceiling of floor. I'm swimming through it, I'm swallowing fluid. Knew I had to do it, so I grew like a million gills. Cause evolution is kill or be killed. Your missus isn't equipped to be having kids. Ever listen to what I'm spitting? It's like sniffing fertility pills. This illegitimate village idiot bridging original shit with digital. Catching a carrier pigeon, sticking a chip in his wing and hitching a ride. But there's a glitch in the system inside. Got this ambition, I'm keeping the precious fish in my kitchen. I catch him quick when I get him to bite. Right? This kind of killer could fill a pelican meal in my delicatessen. Will keep my recipe tight. Right? You kinda gotta me, go ahead, try to follow me. But if you're solid, we build a colony, bruh. Calling me, maybe they poppin' Molly. These babies are sniffling like they're chugging some quality fuck.
I'm playing with the house's money now, cause I thought we were on our way out during the Cuban Missile Crisis. I was in my late teens. I fell asleep waiting for the missile to fall dead center on my apartment, crash through the ceiling, and that was going to be the end of everything. And I was amazed when I woke up the next morning and I was still alive.
If you wanna lose your home and every penny you own, you wanna eat your words, want your feelings hurt, you want your ego bruised, you like to lose, if you love regret, you wanna die in debt, if you wanna shed tears, you wanna lose 10 years, you got too much wealth, if you fucking hate yourself, if you wanna lose your home and every penny you own, you wanna eat your words, you want your feelings hurt, want your ego bruised, if you like to lose, if you love regret, you wanna die in debt, if you wanna shed tears, you wanna lose 10 years, you got too much wealth, if you fucking hate yourself.
I know I'm just as strong as Hercules, because it's wired in my circuitry. And if I'm just as strong as Hercules, you'll see I'm just as strong as Hercules. In 1638 they came from Sweden, ship-shaped settlers late looking for Eden. The Delaware tribe wasn't really keen on leaving, so they bought him out and slaughtered him quick and got to breeding. 1659 they built a fortress, stationed soldiers and gave them horses. But now the forces were losing their resources, moving in the living quick as moving out the corpses. Started changing courses when we got the Quakers, and they've been running town since Cromwell met his maker. They didn't take a pay cut, Quakers got their cake up. The paper came triangulated, traded with Jamaica. Now in the 1700s they took care of biz, built their families through some noble marriages. Still in Wilmington doing what their parents did, living up on 7th Street in mansions they inherited. 1800 and in stepped the DuPonts. Irene DuPont was fleek at the war in France. He made the jaunt cause apparently the murder rate was higher for the gentle people spitting on the third estate. He started working late, he had a grand design, and when we cut a couple fingers off the hands of time, the DuPonts were running under Delaware like panty lines. They built a mill for small explosives on the brandy wine, but gunpowder is just as temperamental as the rich kids with CEO potential. It's essential to compete for our emergencies, which brings me to a company called Hercules. I hope I'm just as strong as Hercules. I hope I'm just as strong as Hercules. But when it comes to stacking currency, I'd like to be as strong as Hercules.
Hercules' gunpowder started kinda small. DuPont had it all, were sparkling wall to wall. They were ballin' in the fall of 1899 when T.C. DuPont crawled up the Brandywine. Now Thomas Coleman started as a coal man in the mines in Kentucky with his old man. Joined the whole fam and flipped the striptease. Went from fig leaves all the way to big cheese. Never got on his knees for the love it won him from a couple brothers, Lewis and Russell Dunham. They were running shit with Coleman's muscle. Lewis wasn't clueless, but Russell's on his hustle. Now, brother Lou was Coleman's true blue man. TC would have an idea and Lou drew plans. DuPont has 70% of GDP when it came to gunpowder and TNT. They even bought Hercules. Scandalous, said the government, so they brought on antitrust litigation and they split the business up in three into Atlas and DuPont and Hercules. Now certainly they were busting heads, put in work at Hercules, then make Russell Prez. In 1912 up the road from Dover, my great-great-grandfather Russ took over.
I know I'm just as strong as Hercules. 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 Because it's written in my history. I know I'm just as strong as Hercules.
Russell Dunham, we said Daddy D, or Sugar Daddy D to half the family, ran Hercules as an affable property, slap at the wrist from capitalist democracy. And so between TC and Papa D, a bit improperly they adopt the monopoly. And instead of dotting the I's and often crossing the T's, they take a walk in the trees and talk and pocket the cheese. And when Russell dropped to his knees, his heirs cashed out. In every generation after, the shares passed down. So where's that now? Split between 6 ladies, and my mother had the stocks till the 1980s.
If Stonewall pays my phone calls, if San Juan fills my Scantron, if every molten shower out in Okinawa fueled by smoking powder pays my broken powers, send my folks the flowers.
If it's irrelevant to my intelligence, give me a shotgun, I'm dropping these pink elephants. I'll take a tranquilizer shot and sell the sedatives. Out in Delaware, I'm well aware the fella lives.
And what if Iwo Jima?
All the skeletons in my closet are dead relatives.
And if the fall of Saigon?
And if I grow up to be another screw up?
And if the Tet Offensive?
But if I blow up, it'll be because they blew up.
My mother loves me more than Hercules. My parents work harder than Hercules. But if I think of this as burglaries, I know I'm stronger cause of Hercules.
Hercules, 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 Hercules.
Drag you down if you don't see me around. It doesn't mean that I fell. Yeah, I'm doing well. I got some roses to smell. I hope you smile when I'm gone. It means I had the strength to move on, to find another story to tell, to answer the bell. I got some roses to smell.
When magic's happening, my habits been coiling up in memory and trapping it right in the cavity of my ribs, like the doors of a cabinet might. But you will hold on to a shadow just by grabbing it tight. Set it free and let it back in the light. Never out of my heart, even when out of my sight. Leaving is supposed to be hard, man, I thought it was so selfish. And people are love to keep falling out of my life. But now I know, no, I don't take it personal. No, If you got a really lovely place to go, I will chase my goals, yeah, to make me whole. Cause it's urgent, we love and be loved. I've begun to scrub up with detergent to shine up my soul. Don't let my ghost drag you down. If you don't see me around, it doesn't mean that I fell. Yeah, I'm doing well, I got some roses to smell. I hope you smile when you're gone. It means I had the strength to move on, to find another story to tell, to answer the bell. I got some roses to smell. Cause every screen that we tap is screaming that bigger is better. Better is how you make yourself better, but matter is fleeting. I'm a living to feed a machine that I'm blind to see. No point in hiding my pride if there's no privacy. I've already dedicated too much of my time to trying to get my followers. I've been crying out for attention, it's leaving around to mend a hollow crater inside of me, knowing well that it don't mean shit. Going to the well for another cheap dopamine hit. I'm done being a bitch to ambition, now I'm already rich. I got a head that's full of $1 million questions, and the length of it is I don't need the courage to work, I want the strength to quit. Don't let my ghost drag you down. If you don't see me around, it doesn't mean that I fell. Yeah, I'm doing well, I got some roses to smell. I hope you smile when I'm gone. It means I had the strength to move on, to find another story to tell, to answer the bell. I got some roses to smell.
That silence.
We still got time to try these things. Somewhere else on our face, somewhere else on our face. You know that you give me one, where can I go? Put in the play on you, for the brain you got laced up your head. But if I got to answer for the mistakes that we make, living a life, so do I, so I'm trying to understand that excuse. I can't dance in your shoes. Last year so many who I saw close to the ledge got pushed over the edge. Try to let all of the pain that's in the blended in your heart is gonna blur it, you'll sink you. If you try to keep it off from seeping in, you're gonna be part of the very best shit too. I feel the worry creeping in my cheeks. If I'm not careful, it'll settle in and live for weeks. If I don't pick it out, it'll claim, start saying to look around when I do.
What the fuck?
Look at the friends, look at the joy, look at the stuff. Yeah, my jealousy, hella me, taking it, hold of me, telling me what I got's not enough. Suicidal thoughts, but I'm not ready to die today. Dead in the side of me, that isn't serving me. Sick of the part of me, deep in the heart of me. I will forever be searching. I got to kick it back with the jabs, with the cap on my crown, with the cap, boom, but I burn it down. I got to get the cap blown in my headphones, head home on the vibe bus, then I turn around. Ocean beach, switch a sweet crew, never miss a beat. Blues get the beat, yeah. Cause it's a hate speak, hate seek, while I whistle like a missile from a blue fleet weak jet. Don't take this to mean I see things crystal clear. I'm just repeating lines, staring in the mirror.
salad, sex vinaigrette, intravenous internet, jazz cigarettes, blase frenzy, officer friendly, venti frappuccino, gluten-free Henny, crocodile skin in the Bentley, graveyard shift at the Denny's, north side plenty, south side pennies, Avo Yeez SD's next 2020. You wanna run a country? That makes me shiver. Bitch, I wouldn't trust you to run with adult scissors. Flushed ass face, flash that cash. Your fleshlight wouldn't let you smash. Collection plate passing through the church benches. Pastors pull up to their chapels and Benzes. I guess that I must have missed class that day. It's so senseless, baby, please pass that check.
How do you make pink lemonade? How do you make pink lemonade?
Is it real?
Yeah.
Is it real?
Yeah. Good, we only want it if it's real.
Can't bear a bear market with a bare body, rich air, hot air, choking air body. They swore you'd soar. Check your sore body, see the sweat pour from each pore of your poor body. Someone wise once wrote, our world's divided into two types of folk. Now there's the type of people who divide the world into different types of people, and then there's the type who don't. My uniters. Crack a beer on the couch. If we're not eye to eye, I'm hearing you out. My dividers. Get your center part ready, cause I'll divide your skull with the dull machete. Fetch your roll over. It's the cold shoulder for Machiavellian, Martin Shkrelian, suit and tie soldiers.
How do you make pink lemonade? How do you make pink lemonade?
Is it real?
Yeah.
Is it real?
Yeah. Good, we only want it if it's real.
How do you make pink lemonade? How do you make pink lemonade? How do you make pink lemonade? How do you make pink
Uh-oh, I lost my ticket to go to the gun show. I was gonna be front row. My mind, it used to be sharper than Cutco. Somebody came at me cutthroat, broke open my dome and graffitied inside on the stucco. Fuck no, I'm gonna shine like day glow. We got to show them how the locals who come from the Bago, Beethoven lovers or juggalos chugging a Fago. Welcome. Got a caseload of queso, no filet mignon but plenty of steak and potato. Pay no attention to henchmen, okay bro? No way Jose Canseco. If I'm a shark, I'm not your great white, I may be a Mako. Makeover without taking over some shit not a day go.
Sun burns out, we'll light the world with tiny glowing screens. Tiny glowing screens, glowing screens. When the sun burns out, we'll light the world with tiny glowing screens. Tiny glowing screens.
I've seen a person go to shows and raise a lighter app, but if you're at my concert, please don't ever try that crap. Let's set fire to the heavens, turn the motherfucking speakers to 11. This is Spinal Tap. The future might defeat me, the internet can eat me. It really tastes like chicken when I bite the hand that feeds me. And I say me, play my CD, yes indeedy, we be greedy. And it's tragic that we yawn, we got every gadget, but don't care there's magic in our palm. Cause it's been getting so hot, I can feel the slow rot. But let's not die before we get to fuck a robot. Cause we all need something to live for, something to live for, something to live for. Said we all need something to live for, something to live for.
When the sun burns out, we'll light the world with tiny glowing screens. Tiny glowing screens, glowing screens.
a time before the pot really got strong, before the hippies got jobs talking long. Before the people talked in English out in Hong Kong, before the holy Dalai Lama had a .com, before God's dad got it on with God's mom, before he made us pretty things on which to drop bombs, before the war crimes, the rich and poor times. I'm talking in the land before time. But then the planet lost its baby fat and got crazy, and we've been acting like some fraidy cats a lot lately. Something'll kill us like cigarettes or the commies maybe, or maybe AIDS or scabies, rabies or zombie babies. Even the KGB pray we be free from ADD, waiting and bathing Hades. No army or navy saving me, and I can't tell our little victories from epic fails. It's either heaven or hell, and I can't make heads or tails. Are we useless? No excuses. We took the peace sign, reduced it to deuces. Are we useless? No excuses. We took the peace sign, reduced it to deuces. We took the peace sign, reduced it to deuces. So raise your peace sign if you're not useless. Raise your peace sign, no excuses. We took the peace sign, reduced it to deuces.
Do you have tongue?
Lengua? Yes.
Do you have organs? Like guts?
Tripas? Yes.
Do you have brains?
Cabeza? Yes.
I need brains.
You need brains. ¿Cuántas brains?
I need brains.
Lady of the get back. Watsky on the Trisnack. Eating on my business. I don't know. Just kidding. So many white people in West Oakland. Oh my gosh. It's ridiculous. Rinse up.
That shit's no good.
Starbucks where the skate rink stood.
It's a fixture, it does no good.
I know. Kill a hipster.
Save your hood!
Wrote Congress.
It did no good.
Read scripture.
It did no good.
You can take a picture and knock on wood.
Fuck that.
Kill a hipster.
Save your hood! I'm getting hummus. I'm getting hummus. I'm at the park playing dodgeball, drinking San Pellegrino like it's Cristal. No school, alcohol, living no rules, Calvin Ball. You wanna brawl? Oh please, I'll sprinkle you with some goat cheese. I get it straight from the fucking farm. I even put goat cheese on my Lucky Charms. I'm in the taco truck looking like a Mac. I roll my R's hard like I'm busting off my cat. It's like, hola mama, I'm your papa. May I please have dos horchatas? I'm like, blip, blip, blip. Wanna smack your ass fast with my backpack strap. Rinse Starbucks where the skate rink stood is a fixture.
It does no good.
I know. Kill a hipster. Save your hood. Broke Congress.
It did no good.
Nope. Read scripture.
It did no good.
Nope. You can take a picture or knock on wood.
Knock, knock.
Kill a hipster. Save your hood.
Pencil to the neck, razor to the inner tube, bullet to your disrespect. I hate your hipster attitude. Your whole shot say, walking like you're homeless with your whole posse. Dance around the issue, riding an OVA, but you get broke for that French shit, so I say. And you can put that in your lit magazines, Humber blow. Eat it with the bacon off your farm fresh hoe. Sip it like kombucha, hope your last meal suits ya. Do-gooder types, commuters on bikes, rude 20-somethings with the coolest of life. You be loving on my city like John. Rubbing on her titties, leaving money in palms. Our rumbling guts can only hunger so much. Must be redundantly blunted in lieu of giving a fuck. We'll cut you for the scratch, leave it on the tee. And if we did it properly, you're capping it from tree cuz
that shit's no good. Starbucks where the skate rink stood is a fixture. It does no good. I know. Kill a hipster. Save your hood.
Hey, you guys sound great. Can I sit in?
Oh my god. There's hipsters moving into the song. Every time we get something cool, you fucking take over. I know.
Rinse up, that shit's no good. Starbucks where the skate rink stood. It's a fixture, it does no good. Kill a hipster, save your hood. Road Congress, it did no good. Read scripture, it did no good. You can take a picture and knock on wood. Kill a hipster, save your hood.
I've become one of them. Kill me please if I'm one of them. I'll walk the block like I'm hot shit. I gentrified the corner store just buying hot chips. But now I'm caught red-handed with this land, so make me a dead bandit. And if you see me sipping in an open keg, put me down like a horse with a broken leg. Rents up, that shit's no good. Starbucks where the skate rink stood is a fixture, it does no good. I know. Kill a hipster, save your hood. Broke Congress, it did no good. Read scripture, it did no good. You can take a picture or knock on wood. Fuck that, kill a hipster, save your hood. Arthur stepped off, yeah, he stepped off of the chair. Couldn't weigh 140 pounds. And the rope snapped, yeah, the rope snapped. And then Arthur found himself looking up from the ground. Looking up, found things looking up, looking not so down, no, not so down, no. Knots don't have to stay that way, no, not so tightly wound. What a lovely thing it is to fail. reefer. He'd play the radio and I'd try to guess the composer. Chopin sprinkled over the hum of the motor. When I was young, I'd never doubt my composure. Everything's kosher, man, I was so sure I'd say that I'm good. Don't want no adulthood, I never understood. Couldn't get how anyone would ever wanna end their life until the day that I could. I've heard it said we're alone in the ether, that we're the only intelligent creatures. So you don't need to adjust your receivers. If they were out there, they'd be texting us, hitting our beepers, invading us on some alien Julius Caesar, or begging take me to your leader. But I got a theory, it's neither. That there's a billion brilliant alien planets at leisure, smoking alien reefer. The evolution of the mind's not the hunger to conquer, or to want, or to seek, or to wander, or even wonder, but simply to be, until we cease to be any longer. There's nothing wrong with heavy eyelids. I hope you enjoyed my 20s as much as I did. You'll never know how much that all of you provided, and I'm gonna try to do the same for my kids.
$36 cash. Everybody got me on, I really would appreciate it. Everybody gets hit, but the future's awesome. Thank you. Anybody by the chance? Anybody?
Hello, 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 hello. It's a motherfucking pleasure. No pressure, but would you like to blow my mind and move too fast and plan our perfect lives together? Holy, 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 holy. You mean to tell me, you're tough to love when you don't love yourself? Well,
welcome to the family, welcome to the family, welcome to the family. My less exciting features are packed inside my body. They're crammed into the balcony, they're jamming up the lobby. They're falling out the window, you can see them crashing through the glass when I don't keep my lids closed. As the director flicks his wrist, the stagehand in the wing has got a silver chain he grips, and when he lifts it opens up the velvet curtains of my lips. Welcome to the family, welcome to the family, welcome to the family. We're not looking to wish on a star, we're no good at receiving the help. Who the hell do you think that you are? Trying to make me believe in myself. You're like the sun in the summertime. I know you are, but what am I? I don't really wanna sound like a lullaby, but I think every family is a butterfly. You know, pretty from afar, pretty gross up close. Don't pity what we are, it's mostly unhideous. And I'm sitting at the bar with a beer, so cheers, come toast me. Get cozy since we're both lonely. Why don't we leap and then go see what we become when it's done, but I'm not looking below, so don't ghost me. And it's seeming like we're in agreement that the demon that we're fighting isn't the exact same. But if we're teaming up and carrying the weight together, we can miss a bit of back pain. And if you're into it, then we can get up at the city in a minute in the fast lane. Get hitched in a chapel in Vegas, maybe get rich, life is a crafts game. And I take my cue from you on what you wanna do about a last name. It's not so bad to be a Watsky. Welcome to the family, welcome to the family, welcome to the family. Those fires in your attic that rage without permission, some days invade your living room or break out in the kitchen. They breeze right through the building, they just show up as they please and then retreat like grown-up children. Well, how'd you like to split this L and tell me what you've witnessed? If the price of life is hell, well, no one ever had to sell me on how nice a fire smells. Welcome to the family, welcome to the family, welcome to the family. And there's so much I've been silent on, but I'll whisper every secret to you when this mic is gone. And I know you'll listen, and I know it's different, but it gives me peace. Our missing pieces could be siblings. The rough nights ain't leaving, so why the hell should we? And I say welcome to the family, welcome to the family, welcome to the family. You deserve love, you deserve love. 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 Kept it secret, but forgive me if I cry. The first thing you promised is we would say goodbye, but you didn't say when, didn't say how. Tell me not to stress and to keep my head down, but I peeked and
now you could see me coming from a mile away.
I didn't write the play, but I still got lines to say. Got my life today, got my pages and I'm a pro, so I know that the show's gotta go when the light's bright on stage. Life is mean, it's been months since I've seen her, but I still got that picture of us out in Argentina on my wall. Why'd I do it again, when I know how it ends, could've seen it.
Coming from a mile away, coming from a mile away.
I'd been built to race, I'd run uphill at a filthy pace for like 50 years. Fuck that shit, better fill a vase, pick some roses and chill a case of like 50 beers. Been spending too many nights running inside of my mind. From what I can spy, come knocking on my creaky back door. No sneak attacks, door, pop a cork. It's another year, another party. Well, can you believe December's here?
Of course I can.
We say that same shit every fucking year. Let's get the next one out the way right now. Oh my goodness, can you believe it's all, we're not slowing down. Time keeps rolling, we do too. So would you mind if I
Vienna so near, yet so far from the emperor's ear. What a strange and impossible sum, to be old while to still be so young. To have sung before speaking a word, to be heard, to be hailed, then to fail, to be done. To love but to be so naive, to trust and to be so deceived. To mourn, forlorn, to be torn from you, scorned for another who suffers no grief. To curse God seeking lightning, and to still be ignored. To hide in this room not too rich to afford. To hear armies of creditors bang at the door, always yelling for more, and to have nothing to sell that could help, except for the Steinway that sits in the corner. For Arthur it all came too easily to learn the scales in every key, to play the etudes and the suites, the nocturnes and the fantasy, to master the sonatas, minuets and symphonies, to seek the truth in fits and starts, to strike the middle F like it's an arrow through the heart, to wing the right hand like a dove, the peaceful flutter of a dove, and with the left a violent shove, its will demand a shove, to needle gently yet relentlessly a steady foot upon the pedal, and to clench the iron fist inside the velvet glove, to learn to whisper